Hey Mama, I wanted to show you what I ate while on vacation. This is the Legoland and Disneyland Florida edition. Although I didn't go into Disneyland, but I did went to Disney Spring or the Disney Resort area. I didn't go inside the Disneyland, but I was in Florida for I think 6 days. Yeah, 6 days, 5 nights. So I will show exactly how I do it and what kind of food that I eat, and you might be surprised and maybe you get some inspirations and ideas on how to stay on track while on vacation. And this is a flying edition. I did another edition where I was locally traveling to Great Wolf Lodge where I drove there, but this is for flying. So let's get started. So I purposely put all the slide I needed on my Instagram, but you probably won't be able to find it now. I just wanted to show you here. So let's get started. Now, on the first flight, this is the first day where I had to like board the plane at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you have to go there 3 hours early, and so on and so on and so forth. Oh my god, I almost couldn't board the flight because the Toronto airport situations was crazy. But anyways, I know that in the morning I just could not eat anything because I don't normally eat breakfast until 9:30. I do like an intermittent fasting without intentions. That's how I do it. I don't eat my first breakfast until 9:30, and I finish my dinner around 5 or 6. So this is my breakfast. I just kind of made an egg, and I knew that I was gonna fast most of the days because when I don't want airport food. It's all greasy, it's all fried food, and and I know when I get there, I'll be wanting to eat the food there because I'm on vacation, right? I wanted to enjoy the food there, so I saved my stomach, but I made an egg in the morning to eat it. So this was an egg. I believe I added some extra egg white if I wasn't mistaken, but I ate an egg anyways. 5:27. And then since the first day I flew there was a local supermarket there, and then so we went to the local grocery market to buy a bunch of stuff. So this is the fresh juice, really good because it was organic, and also maybe not organic, but it's like cucumber, celery, apple juice, spinach, kale. So I needed some vegetable juice because I knew I wasn't gonna get enough vegetables while on vacations because let's be honest, the restaurant they don't serve you enough vegetables. So I got this, and then so I got a lot of fruits, veggie juices, yogurt. I'm gonna see in just a moment. So yeah, I got the two good yogurt. This one on the top here. This is so yummy. They don't sell it here in Canada, but I got that. It's only 2 grams of sugar, and the calorie is pretty low, but it has like almost 20 grams of protein in one little container. Amazing. I got the coconut as well. That tastes really good. This is more for my kids because I want them to have some vegetable as well. Got yogurt for the kids, but I got veggies, and then I got some apples, oranges. Now this is the next day. So the very first day I fasted, I went to a restaurant. So I actually didn't film it the very first day. I went to a restaurant and I ate like just a chicken sandwich. So nothing special, chicken sandwich, some fries. So I kind of fasted most of the day. So I had quota for that fast food, and then I drank the juice and yogurt, and that was it the first day. So this is the second day. This is the breakfast that is included in the hotel. I'm at the Legoland hotel. It's amazing. If your kids loves Lego, you have to take them to Legoland. It's such a cute resort. Everything is well made, and like everything is made of Lego. It's amazing. So for breakfast, this is all you can eat that is included in our room, and you can see here there's egg, there's hash brown, there is a pancake, and like butter biscuit and bacon. So from here, I know that I need to eat lots of eggs. I'll eat some potatoes, but these are all carbs, right? I can eat some bacon for sure, and then there are lots of fruits. So what I did, and I was looking around. I This is the portion that I ate, and the reason for that is because I asked for an egg whites omelet. So if you look at the menu, they have that you can make omelet, and I asked them to put extra egg whites in it and make an egg white omelet. I think they still put like some yolk in it, which is fine, but I asked for vegetables only because they don't really, other than hams. They don't really have other choices of the meat, so I would rather just have vegetables. And it was yummy, but they just put a little bit too much oil in it. But anyways, I ate it. It was good. I ate one and a half of it. I shared the other half with my hubby, and he ate some too. Yeah, so for the egg white, just so you know how much proteins there are. So I had three egg white, which is around 1 cup, right? And this is 30 grams of protein in three egg white. That's how amazing it is. So it's about 136 calories. Now we are still at the resort. Now we are inside the theme park and we're having fun. The kids are having fun. So of course it's lunchtime now. So after the breakfast in the morning, I drink lots of water in between to hydrate myself and to replenish the water that is lost in the heat because Florida is really hot in June, July. So this is my lunch. So I didn't really eat much of the fries. This is fish. This is a fried fish, and I ate a salad, and my kids got to eat some of the cucumber, which is really cool, and then the two fish. Now I peeled off a lot of the breading on the fish. It was just really oily, and I didn't like it. And it was I ate some, but I peeled it off, so I ate most of the meat, which is good. And then when I came back to the room, I had my snack, which is the yogurt, low sugar, high in protein, amazing. And then here's my dinner. We went to a seafood restaurant. Oh my gosh, and I really wanted to go back to this restaurant. It's such a jam. I was in Florida. This is maybe about 10 minutes drive from the Florida resort. It was such a like diner, driver and dine. That show by Guy. This is one of those restaurants. Like it was really good. I ate like a seafood platter. They have this potato called the hush puppy, which is such a cute name. And so this is definitely high in fat. So you can see butter, everything, the shrimp, but the shrimp, lobster tails, and a little bit of scallop, they are protein packed, right? So I know that definitely had enough protein of the day. I didn't drink alcohol. I'm not a really alcohol person. I get tipsy very easily. I wanted to get a drink, but they didn't really have anything that is like a non-alcoholic. So I ended up just drinking water, which is even better for me. But the most enjoyable thing was definitely the seafood. So more protein. So protein here, you saw I have the yogurt, and then lunchtime I had the baked fish, which is supposed to not too much after I take off the breading, and then morning I had the omelet. So here you go. That's day one pretty much. Now, I just wanted to give you a comparison. 12 shrimp, and I think this is a regular size shrimp. It's already 52 grams of protein. So I ate more than enough protein for that day. And I had like 15 to 18 shrimp plus the lobster tail. It was a lot, but it's not that high of a calorie, which is really good. Now, and I also walked a lot. I walked 13,000 steps that day. So even though I didn't exercise, I walked a lot. I made sure I walked a lot. Okay, another day. This is day two or day three, technically, right? Oops. Let me just go back. This is another breakfast buffet. Now today they didn't have omelets because the egg omelet chef wasn't there. So this is all I got from the all you can eat. That's all they have for me. Fine. So I had my plate. This is my plate. I have some egg. I have the what do you call this the muffins, and then the bacon. So it wasn't a big breakfast, which is fine. And I had my coffee, which is good. And then for lunchtime, and my kids wanted pizza and pasta. I'm like, oh my god, I know that restaurant pizza and pasta is just bread, right? Like just carbs and carbs and heavy sauces. So there was no choice. It was just pasta, just like with cheese sauce or pasta sauce, no meat on it, and then it's just these pizza, like the ham pizza or Hawaiian pizza, looks like that, like dabs of hams. And I find so I I still had a pizza. I think I had two slices, two small slices. Yeah, two small slices of pizza, and then I had the big plate or two big plates of this vegetables. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm gonna eat something yummy later because there was nothing anyways for me to choose. So why would I just go for that pizza when I can have healthier salad options? So I know that I'm gonna save my tummy for later. Put lots of olives in it. I did put some hams in it, so that's a little bit of my protein, and shredded carrots, of course. So two pizza pepperoni is already 447. Oh, one, yeah, one and a half actually. Less than two slices of regular pizza, it's already 400 calories. So imagine if your plan is plan B, portion control plan B, you're at 1500 to I believe 1699 calories. That's probably one third just by having one and a half slice of pepperoni pizza. One third of your portions already. So it's a lot, right? And you're not getting enough protein. You are you're not getting the enough nutritions that you needed. So I wasn't that hungry. I mean, it was okay. But I came home as soon as I came back. I ate my yogurt right away, which was really refreshing because it's cold and it's tastes really creamy. It tastes like creamy fish ice cream. So I was like, okay, I needed something yummy. My husband wanted something yummy, so we went to this Mexican restaurant. Wow, the menu looks like this, and it's like mostly Spanish. I could not really understood, and they're a little bit of English, but like they are like English as Spanish. So I really didn't really understand, but I looked at it and I'm like, I want something seafood again. I love seafood personally. So I saw that I saw some shrimps in here and I have no idea was perilida. Sorry, I butchered that word. But yeah, I ordered that because I saw shrimps in it. So and this is what came. Oh my god, it was so much food. This is chicken, I believe, and the steak, the sausage, chorizo, I guess, and shrimps and corn. Oh my gosh! And then, not to mention, there was side of beans and vegetables. It was a crazy amount of food. My husband, you can see, he ordered some tacos. It was like half the size, like one third of the size of. I'm like, what did I do? But I love it because it has a lot of protein in this. And then so I ate, but I didn't finish it. It was just so much. I probably ate. Yeah, that plate was probably 1500 calories for sure, and I only um and at that time I only have 333 left. Like, how am I gonna fit all these 1500 calories into my day, right? I tracked it, my the salad and yogurt and the breakfast, right? So I only have the 333 and left, and it was just not much. So I accepted it. It was just something I wanted, and I added a whole shot of drink. It was really yummy. So definitely you can see it's over my quota here. So I ate two-thirds of the protein, sure. Veggies, I gave the rest to the hubby. Didn't really touch the beans yet. Beans will add extra calories in it. And the tortilla, didn't really touch it neither. I was so full anyways. But what I did also here was gonna help me is I knew that I ate so much, so I made it up with 20,000 steps that day. So it kind of balanced it, but it wasn't an informed choice that I was making that I'm gonna eat that much. Fine, I'll balance it out next day. It was so yummy. It was so worth it. If you ask me, I would do it again. It was so yummy. If you live in Florida, this is so yummy. It's so lucky. We don't have that kind of food. I guess we do. I don't know. We have to find it, but dig it. So one observations that I do notice, I think maybe because Florida is such a tourism country or sorry state, so it's Disneyland's there, Legoland, lots of attractions there. So people tend to like on vacation mode. When they're on vacation mode, they drink soda and pop all day. Like they are cheaper than water. People have this big gigantic jug of like theme water bottle, maybe $15 to buy, but you can fill it up all day long, and that's why people or kids, I see that they are overweight, maybe even obese. They drink because of these sodas and pop. Really watch out and help your kids to understand. If your kids are at that age where they start to drink a lot of pop now, remind them, and there are other options that he or she can drink. So I wanted to remind you, if you're on vacation mode, yes, soda might be yummy, but you can just make it as yummy with water and maybe put some fruits in it and put lots of ice in it. It will just taste as good, I promise. So yeah, look at that. The orange Fanta. I just wanted to give you a comparison. Let's say if you have two regular size orange Fanta, it's already 320 calories and 88 grams of carbs. So it's a lot of carbs. And yeah, so there's no nutrition values in this, and it give you like already took out one fourth of the quota, fourth if you're on plan B of the quota, and it's just, it doesn't do any good for you. It doesn't make you full. It give you that jittery feeling, but you're drinking a lot of artificial flavor, maybe coloring, and just like lots of additives inside that could cause inflammations in your gut. So just a sidetrack on that. All right, this is the following day. I believe this is the third day, right? Of the fourth day. Yeah, in the hotel. So this is still at Legoland Hotel. This is my breakfast. Finally got my omelets back. I had one and a half of these, so we got three. So I shared it with my husband and we drank a coffee. And then I did a quick 18 minutes hotel room workout. I have this exact hotel workout for you, um, and I voiced over it, and I have title of what workouts, what exercises I'm doing. So you could do the same workout as me, as especially if your room is very tight and you don't have a lot of space there. Legoland hotels are very cute, but they're just standard size of standard size of the room, right? So it's not a lot of room, as you know, in the hotel. So that morning, then protein shake for my lunch plus from fruit. I think we didn't go out today. I forgot, but let me just take a look. But definitely, I took my protein shake with me. So I took a bag of my Shakeology with me. I took it into the airplane. I even took blender with me, but I didn't use the blender at the end. It was just too annoying. I didn't want to wash it, so I used my cup, and I had my bag, as you can see. I just cup it in. I knew my portion. I just shake, 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 shake with the Tummy Warrior cup, and that's my protein shake. So 20 grams of proteins in there, very convenient. There's ice buckets in there, and then so I got ice from the ice and from the bucket, so from the vending machine, and then I drink it protein shake. So okay, awesome. So I remember now. So protein shake, as you saw, some fruits, and then the omelet. That's what I had because we were on the way to Disney from Florida, from Legoland. From Legoland to Disney is about 1 hour drive. So we drove there, so I didn't really eat because I didn't know kind of what was the thing I was gonna eat. I was craving for something yummy. So this is my dinner, like an early dinner. I think we had it at 4:30 ish. So dinner was pulled pork sandwich and a beet salad. Beet salad was so yummy. It's so good. You guys should eat some beets. They're very good for you. So one pulled pork sandwich, I roughly calculated, it's about 430 calories, 20 grams of protein, lots of carb for sure because of the two buns. But I just wanted to show you what it looks like. I couldn't take my yogurt, yeah, because I didn't have the fridge. I couldn't take my yogurt, so I didn't have enough protein. But remember that day I had the Mexican food, and then I have the seafood on the first day. I had more than enough protein, I know, so I know that it made up. And yesterday I had the Mexican food, right? That's why I was quite light today. I didn't eat too much today, other than the protein shake, and this was like the heavier meal. So that's why I decided to fast a little bit today, so that I cleaned out my system and balanced out throughout the week. And then, yeah, the kids also have yogurt, yogurt ice cream. This is a very famous ice cream shop. I forgot the name now. This is in Disney Spring, but it's a very famous ice cream shop. They have donut as well. Donut was way too sweet for me. I took a tiny bite and was like, I don't want it. Yogurt, not yogurt, ice cream. I also took a little bit from them, but mainly they ate it all. I just wanted to taste it. It was good. And then the next day now, this is at the another hotel. We're near Disney. Near Disney. We intended to go to Disney, but their tickets were sold out, so we didn't go into Disney, which is fine. I think my kids are just a little too young for it, especially Emily, because she will whine and whine, and she wouldn't want to line up in a hot day. So I'm glad that like, I mean, it worked out that way. Like, we didn't go in, and we enjoy our time in the Disney Spring area. And so this is such a cute waffle from the hotel breakfast, and I know that this is in a lot of the hotel they have their themed waffle, but it's a huge waffle as you can see. It's like a size of the plate. So I think I just ate the ear, the Mickey ear. Yeah, pretty much. I just ate a Mickey ear. I had lots of eggs, and then I also have the yogurt here. The Greek yogurt was like 20 grams of protein, which is enough for me, combining with the eggs. Yeah, see, this is 16 grams of the protein. So I actually took a few because it came with our breakfast. I took a few and brought it back to our room. Yummy, yummy. So we had it later. And then we went to Shake Shack. Oh, okay. So we went to the premium outlet and went shopping. So I'm like, they had enough time of their time at Legoland and Disney Springs. So I'm like, okay, me and my husband want to do some shopping. So we did some shopping at the premium outlet, and we had to come to Shake Shack because we don't have Shake Shack in Toronto. And when I went to New York a long time ago, I loved Shake Shack because the sandwich is so yummy. So we had that, and you got to try their famous shake, right, when you're here. So we ordered that and the cheesy fries. Now, I mean, I did eat the cheesy fries and shake, but I didn't eat the whole thing. So one sandwich is rough estimate, I ate three-thirds of the buns. Usually that's what I do, like, don't eat the whole buns, all the buns. A lot of carbs for me, lots of gluten for me. I get a little bit bloated when I eat too much gluten. So this is what I do. 5.95 here, one sandwich, which is quite a lot, but fine. So I went back to the room and I had my yogurt, right, that I took this morning. And then for breakfast, this is the last day before we board a very early plane again the next morning. We have chimichanga. We order Uber Eats because we didn't want to go out anymore. The kids would just want to watch some movies at home, at the hotel. Okay, fine. So we had some Mexican food and it was so yummy. Very oily, I have to say. This is like cheese on top of oil, on top of tortilla. It was just very oily. Um, yeah, so like I ate, I don't know. I didn't finish everything for sure. But yeah, that's why, like, everything in the States, or like, I don't know, maybe just Florida, like everything is like supersized. You really have to portion it out yourself and understand how much you actually ate. So I have salad, right? The avocado, remember, you only really just need one quarter of it for that will fulfill enough healthy fats for you. But like, you have cheese on top and all of that, of course the healthy fat would be way over. So yeah, so this is my breakfast, dinner, and this is the leftover aftermath. So I just wanted to show you how much I ate. I gave one third of it, yeah, but the rest was wrapping. I didn't want to eat so much carbs and oil, so leaving it out. Gave it to some of it to my hubby. He's very good at cleaning up after me, but he has quota because he's a big man, and he's very health conscious as well. So like he understand, like, okay, how much he should be eating and what to eat and what not to eat. And he's super active, so he always burns it off. um yeah, didn't eat too much of the rice and beans because they are also carbs. I wanted to really try the chimichanga, so I ate most of that. Yeah, so that's it for the additions um, in Disney and Legoland. So I hope you get the idea, the gist of how to eat while on vacation. When you're with kids, it's gonna be a little bit tricky. You, let's say I had to go to that pasta and pizza restaurant when I didn't want to, but they want it, so sure. So you just have to like compromise. Maybe you know that you don't like it, you don't have to force yourself to eat it. So I just ate lots and lots of salad, and then especially with anything that has breading on it, peel it off and take the tortilla out. You don't have to eat all the food that they gave you. I know I'm also like the type of person, I don't like to waste too much food, but on vacation it could be tricky to for you too. So you could pack it up and eat it later on, but you really don't have to eat everything at once, or maybe share it. I share a lot of the thing with my husband, so we share the food together, like, or you can share with your kids, like, the ice cream and stuff. You don't have to eat it all by yourself. Should share a spoonful with your kids, and that will satisfy your taste bud. But also, one important thing for you, if you're traveling, is go to a local grocery store and get lots of things that you will need, like the smoothie, the green smoothie, the green drink, uh, yogurts. Those are higher protein yogurts, so that will help you keep full, hit your protein target as well, and then you won't be feeling like, oh, you constantly wanted to eat something else. So I hope this is helpful, and if you have any questions, just let me know. Awesome. Talk to you later.